So today I want to tell you about my experience dining on Amtrak's the Floridian and what it's like as a solo traveler to dine on the train, both the good and the not so good. So my first meal was dinner. I opted to eat in my room that first night. So I chose to get the Amtrak Flat Iron Steak. I had never had it before. The Flat Iron Steak comes with a dinner salad, a side of mashed potatoes and green beans, along with the dinner roll, and then I had the choice of either a cheesecake or a chocolate spoon cake for dessert. I chose the chocolate spoon cake. So the steak itself was cooked as I had requested, which was medium rare, and it was tasty. It was a little bit on the chewy side for me. The chocolate cake was very good. I was only able to eat about half of it. So the next morning, I did go to the dining car for breakfast. So I got the signature railroad French toast, which is what I always get when I ride on Amtrak. It's one of my favorites, which it comes with fruit. Although this time I opted not to have fruit with mine. I decided with the powdered sugar and the syrup, and it was very good. I also ordered a side of bacon with it. If you have ridden Amtrak before, you know that most of the time you're seated with someone else, unless you're with a party of 4 or more. Then if you're a solo traveler like me, you're normally seated with someone else. For this breakfast, I was seated with another lady, and other than just a normal good morning, we didn't speak. So for lunch later that day, I went back to the dining car. I did choose the latest reservation time, which was at 1 o'clock. So when I got there, there wasn't that many people still eating. So I ended up at a table by myself. I ordered the Angus burger, which is another favorite of mine on the Amtrak menu. To top this meal off, for dessert, I chose the butter cake. Now, if you've never had their butter cake, you need to try it. I had decided to skip dinner that second and last night on the train, but my car attendant talked me into getting something. I decided just go ahead and order the salmon dish. Came with a lobster sauce that was very good. It also included this side dish with brown rice, red quinoa, and a vegetable mixture. So for breakfast on the last morning, I did decide to skip it and just have a coffee. Okay, so what was my overall experience dining on the Floridian like? To be honest, it was not as good as I had on other trips. Although the food was good, some of it excellent. The overall experience is not what I was hoping for. Of course, I chose to eat in my room on the first night. But for breakfast and for lunch, I was a little disappointed that I didn't have conversation with other train travelers, but I felt like I missed some opportunities to do that. For example, for breakfast, I mentioned I sat with that lady, and I could have maybe asked her a few questions and just said more than just good morning to her. The other thing that may have made the dining experience a little bit better for lunch is if I had chosen an earlier time slot instead of the last time slot for reservations. because by the time I went to lunch, most of the people had already eaten, and so the dining car was not that full. So I ended up being put in a table by myself. Again, a missed opportunity to be able to talk to other people in the dining car. I decided just to eat in my car for dinner that last night. I should not have done that. I should have gone back to the dining car just to experience dinner surrounded by the beautiful dining car and the people around it. I will say that I did enjoy the dining car. It has been a very long time since I've ridden a Viewliner train, and I have not been on a train with these dining cars that had the beautiful wood grain and the etched dividers between the booths. It was also fun being able to see inside the kitchen and watching the cook work her magic. So, let me know in the comments what you prefer when you're dining on Amtrak. Do you prefer eating in your room? Do you like eating in the dining room and being at a table with strangers? Or do you try to start a conversation with them and learn a little bit about their train travels? Thank you for watching. Please help me grow my channel by clicking the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video. Until next time, this is Soloing Alone.